And welcome back to the first live stream of 2018. Ultimate Badass Andy Kilshy is in chat with some bananas, so is James on Fire and Spangleboot, Ollie95, XZ and Lobozo, I Love Cats, Lost Prophet, YT, Zontro, Estelian, Anita520T says hi to a new J, hi. Hello, I'm rusty. What do I do now? I'm supposed to say something. Jeez, welcome back to live streaming me. I haven't done this all year until now, because it's a new year. Hello everyone, I've been on a skiing vacation and I'm back and I'm doing the old streaming and recording again today. It feels a little bit strange, but I'm getting back into it, you know. And it's good to see loads of wonderful people here. Excited for today's stream. Lots of bananas in chat, appreciate it everyone. Little's Lit Live says, how's your vacation? It was great, I'll be talking about it in more detail later on. We're going to talk about a few things in this stream, and we're going to work on this area here. I've made a list of things that need to be done. However, I can kind of just look at the area and figure out what needs doing. Some technical stuff, some buildy stuff. First of all, though, resubscribe, stuff like that. So when I wasn't even streaming, people were resubscribing. Madagai, Riffanaut, Camo J123, Green Turtwig, Dramius, Akira73, I Louvre Mycelium, JGlass071, QuareQ Dooley, Golden TNT MSD14, all subscribing while I was away. So thank you everyone so much for the wonderful support, and now people are doing their resubscribes right now. I Love Mycelium has resubscribed for 2 months in a row, saying welcome back. Agent531_C has subscribed. Cats has gifted a sub to Garth012. Thank you for gifting a sub to Garth, Cats. Appreciate that. Appreciate you both coming along, watching the streams. Esther the Rang, they're probably different every time I say it. Resubscribing for 6 months in a row, saying welcome back. Hope your vacation was amazing. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. So thanks a lot. Is here for 18 months in a row, saying, hey X, hope you had an amazing skiing holiday. Where did you go to? I went to the Pyrenees, Andorra. And the place we were at was called, part of it was called Soldiu, another part was called Castellapaz. I'm terrible at remembering stuff that sounds foreign. It's like me and pronouncing the names. Lavrelli says you can gift a sub. Wow, yes, that's a thing that happens now. It happens. It does. Midnight Rage, his Hermit Skies has actually encouraged me to dip my toes into modded. This pack seems really fun. Always a good idea to give modded a try. It took me a long time to get into it myself, but modded's fun. Asuma, are you here to jankify your HS base? Absolutely not. We want to make this base look pretty and interesting is what we're going for. We're going to start off with a little bit of work just over here. Going to rip out the floor and replace this little corner bit here with something different. That is actually a block that is not necessary, so goodbye, unnecessary block. Not going to do anything major when it comes to design and stuff like that, just going to be cleaning up the place a little bit. We could possibly take out that bit on the corner as well. Oh, don't fall into the void. Jeez. Right, now let's try and keep up with these noises. That Flash Cat has resubscribed for 8 months in a row, saying 2/3 of a year. How was your Christmas? I got mostly money for my new computer build. Cool. My Christmas was great. I got a bunch of things, this and that. I just realised everything's falling into the void because I had my magnet off. For me, Christmas isn't really about the gifts. It's just about, you know, having a nice time with the family, I guess. But I did get some cool stuff. I got some things for my biking and skiing and a couple other things as well. Lots of CDs, records. So Wobsonator is here, resubscribed for 14 months in a row. Incorrect Digit has subscribed as well. Thank you for subscribing. Post Limini subscribing here. Tier 3. Thank you for subscribing. As a tier 3, that gives you access to our Patreon servers, which is Vanilla, Fullcraft, and Project Ozone, which is currently offline because it only comes online when we're streaming. Anyway, head over to Get Whitelisted on my website, assumavoid.com. Click on Get Whitelisted, and you'll be able to get access to all of those servers. So thank you for subscribing tier 3. Marilyn Miner is here, resubscribing for 21 months in a row, saying, hey X, can only stay for a minute. Bad weather on the ES East Coast, letting out of work early. I've heard a little bit of rumblings on the news and people saying stuff that apparently the weather's bad in the States. Cold, very cold apparently. Snow in Florida. That's the last I heard of it. I didn't really get to read about it too much. If anyone could confirm that, maybe we'll use this texture right here. It would be good to know, you know. Good to know, good to be informed and all of that. So, you know, just going for simple stuff over here, like, oh, I thought that was going to be a connect. Well, now it looks yucky. I thought you were connected. You're not connected. You got no connections. No connections. I thought I was going to get the hookup, but no. We'll have to chisel this. Didn't I have half a stack? Now I've got a little bit less. Ooh, maybe something purpley to bit of rust over here. That might match. Yeah, there's a bit of brown in that might match the sort of golden feel over here. It's a bit of a weird texture, isn't it? It doesn't really have much pizzazz to it. I could get chisel and bits and turn this into a half slab, but I'm kind of getting sick of doing chisel and bits. Yeah, I think if that were nested, it wouldn't be so obvious. It's kind of it's kind of like a super ugly texture. So we'll look at some others. Right, trying to get through all these noises. Spare Grisson resubscribing for 21 months in a row, saying, hello, happy new year, streamer. I would like to apologise for not being so active in your streams and community. Hope to be more active soon. There is no need for apology, young man. No need at all. I appreciate you coming by and checking out the stream. Thank you, Mr. Grisson, as always, for your continued support. What one should we go with here? That one looks kind of alright. They're maybe a bit too plasticky for this area. And I've already used those ones. I feel like whatever I pick, I'm going to end up half slabbing it. Let's try this one here, see if it looks good level. Now that's a little bit darker. We might just get away with that. Do you see how this area lags every time I place a block? It's driving me mad, I tell you. Yeah, I think we're going to use this as our block over here, just to fill in the space. So it looks a little bit more unique. Or maybe I should have looked for something golden. But we can always rip it out and try something else as well. Ruber F says, hey X, hey buddy, welcome to the stream. Arf Trooper says, dang it, gotta get on my comp. You gotta get on that comp. It's an X stream. Computers only. No, if you're watching on some sort of portable device that you can smash into your face, then that is good. I don't know why smashing it into your face is a property of something that's portable, but, you know, it's something you can do with portable devices. Simon is here, resubscribing for 27 months in a row. Thank you for the resubscribe, buddy. Appreciate that. Post Limony has done a cheer, throwing some bits at me, saying cheers. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate the support as always. A request in chat, Lord Troti says, visit Wells Knight's base. I'm going to just be hanging out here in my own base for the duration of this stream. We're just going to go around, tweak it and change it, you know. Get it looking good. Ah, this is the dirt that I used over there, actually. So I couldn't use that in this area because it would look kind of odd being right next to the other place that it got used. Right, so that's temporary, that's done. Now the next thing does require chisel and bits, and we've got to be super careful here to not break something we didn't want to actually break. I'm too used to vein mining, and chisel and bits blocks, they vein mine together, so I've got to break all of these separately now. Nice ski trip X, says Benji fan, thank you. I had a great time on a ski trip. I posted some videos and images on my Twitter. If you're interested, go to my Twitter page. They shouldn't be hard to find. Cool. Right, so now we need... I was going to use chisel and bits. Actually, we should just be able to make some slabs. And I want to tell you about the skiing, but we got to play some Minecraft. We've got to keep on top of the noises in the ear. The old noises in the ear. They keep coming in, they do. Right, let's do some of that. 24 might be enough, probably not. With me, I always craft too little and make several trips back and forth because I don't want to make too many and then have them lying around in storage. It annoys me, yet it would be much easier just to make lots of these, wouldn't it? Right, I have to scroll down over here now. Dr. Prometheus and Ryan Beasley have both subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that ever so much. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. As always, thank you for the support. Rai001 has resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you for the support, buddy, saying, I love your videos and streams. I don't know what else to say other than thank you. Well, I appreciate that, and thank you as well for the support. I'm glad that you enjoy them. I love doing this. It's great to hear that people are enjoying the content I put out there. Mr. Iloof Cats is here with a donation. A noise in the ear saying, morning, X. I'm a bit stressed today because remember that thing with the year of volunteering? Well, I got another meeting with them soon. Don't know when. And now I'm just scared they won't take me. But in any case, I wouldn't be devastated if not. I'm sure they will take you, Mr. Cats. I'm sure you don't have to worry about a thing. Everything will be fine. There'd be a fool not to take you, you know. There'd be a fool. You can tell them to speak to X. If they say no, you go, oi, This weird derpy fella on the internet says otherwise. And they'll be like, okay. I'd be the worst recommendation ever, wouldn't I? I would. Not recommendation. What's it called when you have that person you refer to who's supposed to say nice things about you? I'd probably say something stupid. We want to put some lights around here. I want to get rid of the torches in this area as well. Ruby Love Pugs says, no, I'm late. Not by much. You've been streaming for 10 minutes here, so it's all good. Jay Casey says, yes, I got the sub. Jay Casey has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate that ever so much. Hope you enjoy the stream. Oh, that message got deleted. Someone's been posting URLs in chat, I was going to say. I've read your message. No need to keep posting it. I Love Cats is here with a cheer, throwing some bits at me, saying, cheer, people would be disappointed of this stream because things aren't janky. But anyway, how's life? Hey, I think people, they might be a little bit sick of the jank by now, you know. They might think, I've had enough of that jankiness. Give me something that ain't janky. And today you're being spoiled. We're doing some good old building. Now, why did I come over here? We did the slabs. Now we need the blaze lamps. Although, here's the thing with the blaze lamps. They look really good, but not when you overuse them. And I think what I'm going to do is get rid of them in those spots. And we need another light block. Now, we can paint... Oh, what about that one? Hello. Hello. That block looks interesting. Okay. Oh, too many choices. Give me some void stone as well. I'm going to take these things so we don't need to keep rushing back over here. You are painted glowstone. That's not... Oh, factory blocks. Right there. We have the factory block, which will get the chisel to change it to the block that we need to do the building. To do the building and the replacing of the glowstones. Oh. My computer kind of froze a little bit as I broke it, and I thought that something strange had happened, but then I realised that was very odd. That was very odd. It looked strange to my eyes. It looked like the glowstone had broken into a million little pieces. Postliminally says, couldn't you paint over the light blocks? Yeah, I could use a painting machine to make things emit light. I'm not terribly keen on doing that though. I feel... I don't know, because you can't do it in vanilla, right? So then you have to try and make light sources work. And I feel like in modded, I kind of want to do the same thing. Like I want to have a block that emits light and put it in and make it look right. But it often ends up being a pain in the bum doing that, doesn't it? It often does. Those are called particles, X, as Lolbozo. Yes, the particles. They froze and they looked very odd and they made me panic. And there it is, further evidence that mobs spawn in that area and that it is also a mob farm, if ever you doubted it. It's a pretty good way to make a mob farm, if you ask me. Matt King, 1993, is here for donation, saying, hi X, welcome home. I just got home from work. I hope I not missed much. Welcome back from work, buddy. You ain't missed much at all. Wow, my words are getting jumbled in my brain. You ain't missed much at all, buddy. It's all been pretty chill so far. Just going around here, ripping out some ugly blocks, trying to replace them with prettier things, you know. That is what we're trying to do. Light sources being a big thing. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out eventually. Thanks for the donation, buddy. Appreciate that, of course. Dord J says, Win 8.1 is the best. Okay. I've never heard anyone say that before. I'm going to try and install Windows 10 tomorrow. That's going to be fun. Said no one ever. Jeez. Oh, so what one of these can we turn into a slab? Because we can't have a repeated text. Well, unless it looks good as a single texture. I want something here that's not going to bust out too much. It's got a bit of a panel vibe to it. And I think it's like one of the first ones I spotted, which is that. So let's chisel you up. We're going to need some chisel and bitsing going on over here. Oh, look at this. My bags are getting empty. Well, sorry, full. Wrong word. I need one of those. I need one of these. You know, some of those, some of these. Clay Bear Gaming is here subscribing. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate that. Also, Wahoof Craft has subscribed. I probably got that very wrong, but it's an interesting name. Thank you for your subscription. Bane Silverwick has resubscribed for 4 months in a row, saying, hope you had a good vacation, but have you ever been so far as to do more look like? What? But have you ever been so far as to do more look like? I do not know what that message means. Have I done more to look like? To look like what? I don't understand this question. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate it either way, but I didn't really understand that one. You kind of got my brain in a kerfuffle there. Let's grab one of these chisel bits bags. We need to empty it. I will just get rid of something we're probably not going to really use too much again. That stuff there, maybe. Cool, that should give us a fair amount of space. Let's sort out the other one as well. These chisel bit bags don't store as much as I'm used to. We'll delete those. I want to keep the walls and stuff, and probably those we won't use again. That should give us plenty of space. Right, so we do this. We give it a little bit of chiz. It's the wrong size of chiz. Okay, chiz is the new word. And then what we do is we turn it into one of these templates. Very good. Right, I'm trying my best, peeps. I'm trying my best to tell you about my skiing vacation. What else I've been up to? I want to read some chat. I want to hear what all of you have been up to as well. And I can't even keep up with the noises in the ears today. Thank you everyone for the wonderful support as always. JP Martins is here resubscribing for 7 months in a row saying, yeah, 7 months and actually managed to catch your stream. Good to see you back well from your holidays. No broken bones or anything? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Maybe some of my muscles ache slightly, but not really that much. Yeah, no problems at all. Fell on my arse a bunch of times. That was fun. Nothing bad at all. Although, well, here you see, I want to tell you the skiing stories now. Jeez, some scary stuff happened. You know, you know, on the slopes, getting into all kinds of shenanigans and trouble. Foxy Face Rock says we clearly missed you all a lot. I'm concerned you're missing me derpy self. Jeez, I know you lot love the derp. There'll be none of it today though. There'll be none of it today. I say that every stream in the hopes that one day I'll be right. One of these days there'll be a no derp stream. Does that count? Saying the words the wrong way around? I'm not sure. But we're almost done here. So let's replace. Repeal and replace. No, we're just going to do that. And I like that. That makes the portal feel more at home. Maybe I should do it on the sides here as well. I think we'll leave a little bit of the original stuff in place. So next up is this bit over here, which means I can do a little bit more reading. Oh, jeez, I've got to scroll back again. You people and your support. Stop supporting Asumi. He's trying to play Minecraft. Ollie95XZ is here, resubscribing for 18 months in a row, which is 2 Twitch, baby. We've got twins here. Roses are reds, violets are blue. When I listen to metal, my neighbours do too. I love it. Oh, that cracks me up. That's amazing. The only way to listen to metal is at high volumes. High volumes. My neighbours can confirm. Yeah, I like that joke. It's good. It's good. It's good. I want to say it again, but I won't. Thank you for the support, man. Ancient Pug Joe is here, resubscribing for 5 months in a row, saying, don't your neighbours get confused when you walk out with a mask on, or do they? Have they gotten used to it? The neighbours don't know, you see. The neighbours don't know that I am a derp. They just... I'm just some old person who lives next door, you know. I don't wear the mask outside. No, I don't. Jeez, you people. Right, thank you so much for the support, buddy. Holy Sheep 12345 has resubscribed for 15 months in a row, saying welcome back. As much fun that I had, I'm going to stop subscribing for money reasons, but I'll surely keep watching the streams. That is no problem at all, man. I thank you for your 15 months. I appreciate that, Holy Sheep, and you keep your pennies if you need them, of course, and I'll be happy to have you here for future streams, man. Now this one right here is the one I was going to use these slabs on, because we get these blocks from that mining dimension. They kind of don't match the textures up here though, do they? We could half slab those bricks. I think we'll just stick to the idea of having these. Now which texture? A little bit noisy or a little bit on the smooth side? I think we're going to go with the smooth, just because those bricks are a little smoother. So we'll go with these ones across the entire area. Holy Sheep, thank you again. Appreciate that. Melody Howard has subscribed. Thank you for your subscription. Wolfmaster20105 has resubscribed for 4 months in a row. Thank you so much, everyone. And also, Sir Boogs is here with a donation saying, hey X, I've followed you for quite some time now. Once I promised to myself that when my first paycheck would come, I would share it with you. Today, the time has come. I really love your content and hope you will never stop. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that generous gesture ever so much, man. That's very kind of you to do. Thanks so much for that support. I plan on doing this for a long time. It's kind of funny, actually. If I think about, like, what am I doing next on YouTube, on Twitch, or whatever, That's the main thing. It's always, what am I doing here in this environment on this platform? Because, you know, as a Minecraft Let's Player, you kind of know that eventually things are going to die down. The game's not going to be as popular as it used to be, and I want to know what's next. Like, what's this next thing that I can do? But I kind of know that I always want to do it on YouTube. So, yeah, you know, I think you'll find me being here, being busy in this realm for quite some time to come. You know. Yeah. Anyway, Lizzie Best says Zizuma, I've missed you. Zizuma, spelt with a Z there, sounded like Doc M. Appreciate it. Where are we on our list? I think we just caught up with everything. Saboogs, again, thank you for the support, man. Appreciate that. And that's it. We're all caught up now. Which means I can tell you about stuff that happened when I went skiing. Alright, so let's start off with a skiing derp, okay? I'm standing in a queue, and I stack. I fall over. I trip over my own skis. No one's around me. I am not in a rush. And I wasn't even moving. How did Asuma do that? Well, we went to a skiing resort that I went to when I was 11, like a long time ago. And yeah, we were trying to find a spot where I almost went off a cliff. I hit a tree instead of going off the cliff. And I thought I was there. I was standing in a queue and I went, mate, maybe this is it. And I started looking around, and I think I just went to step. I went to step to sort of take a step forward, but my ski was underneath my other ski because I was turning around and looking. And then I just fell on the floor and my skis came off, and it was so stupid. It was so stupid. And there were people behind me. They didn't like, I wasn't sure if they really knew, like if they noticed or not, but they certainly weren't laughing. If someone had laughed, I would have, you know, I would have gone fair play. That was ridiculous. Not sure why I'm on the ground, you know. Standing stationary, now on the ground. You know, it happens. What nether block can we put there? Like soul sand, netherrack, glowstone, and nether brick. We've already done nether brick, so I feel like maybe some netherrack, some chiseled netherrack. Let's see what we got in here. It's my birthday today, says Lord Trotty. Thank you, thank you. I'm getting my brain muddled up. Happy birthday, buddy. I hope you have a good one. Enjoy the stream. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else, and then I totally distracted myself. I was just going to say, I think, thank you to everyone for the... Oh, I had to cough then. Thank you everyone for the support. It seems like we are all caught up with the resubscribes and the subscribes. So thank you everyone. We can now get into the tales of the X and the skiing, which will be fun. Let's move things around in our inventory. And I can also drink a little bit of tea now. We're going to put that one in there. I think it's going to look alright. Oh, we could have used obsidian actually. I think I want to use obsidian instead of that stuff. Dingy Dino is resubscribing for 12 months in a row. That's a year, and that's a goldie face in chat. Feel free to show off your goldie face in chat, Dingy Dino. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Peaceful Pro says, it's not my birthday today. Can we get a round of happy not birthdays to Mr. Peaceful Pro in chat? You know. And to anyone else who it isn't your birthday, I hope you have a happy day. You know. Why is it always happy birthday? Why is it not happy every day? You know, I hope you have a happy every day, okay? I hope you have a happy life. Let's chisel that back. We're rejecting it. We're rejecting the netherrack. It's sad now. It's going into storage, never to be seen again. Obsidian is the stuff. That's the stuff that I reckon we should chisel. Let's look at our options. What's the top of that look like? Ooh, pixely. Pixely much. That might actually be the kind of thing to go with. I think we'll go with that panel right there. Happy not birthday, says Ruby Loves Pugs. That's the one. Happy not birthday. What kind of tea today, says Lilith Jade. We are drinking some afternoon. Yes. Afternoon breakfast. No. English afternoon. I've forgotten. It's something to do with afternoons. Jeez. I don't know how I've managed to forget that one so quick. Anyways, I'm sure you want to hear some more skiing stories. We're all caught up on noises in the air again. Right, so let me tell you a little bit, just day by day. First day getting, in fact, you know, all the days were kind of good. So the first 3 days, lots of Lots of clear skies, really good weather, lots of good visibility for skiing, and the temperature was right. You know, you would get a bit sweaty at the bottom of the slope, but then you would sit in a chairlift for a bit, and you would go back up, and you would feel, you know, really good when you got to the top. Like, you'd be cooled down, and it's actually really great, because after every day, I didn't really feel like that dirty. You know, I had a shower every day, of course I would, you know, keep yourself clean, but you almost feel like you could get away with not. It was, it works out really well. Now, the snow and stuff was alright. There was not a lot of fresh snow, just some stuff that they had sort of going for a while. They've been putting on the snowmakers and patting down all the snow on each of the slopes. So, not the best skiing conditions. I'm yet to, like, ski in fresh snow, which is supposed to be the best, although I got a tiny bit of that at the end of the vacation. So, on the fourth day of skiing, my my tutor gave to me a golden set of skis. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Right. Yes. Cool. It's kind of difficult to do these things at the same time, right? Wouldn't you agree? It's kind of difficult. I think what we'll do next is rip out some of this stuff here and change it over to... Yeah, we're going to rip this out and change it over to seared bricks. So I know what I'm doing here. I can continue telling you about my days. So then the fourth day was a little bit different. Kind of clear skies, a little bit cloudy in the morning. And then in the afternoon, the snow came in, the skies were cloudy and stormy, and it got pretty ropey, really hard to see. We skied in a lot of snow, and it was quite interesting because I'd say the fourth day was actually the least enjoyable, because when you can't see what's in front of you very well, when the snow is just white and you can't see the details, the bumps, where it gets a bit icy in that, it can be a bit ropey to ski. You kind of have things thrown at you. You know, all of a sudden, you're going over a bump, kind of thing. So that was the least enjoyable. I'd say the best day was probably the second and third, because I was really into the groove of skiing. We went down some really long blue slopes, which you could absolutely bomb it down, and that's my favourite type of skiing, is bombing it down the blues. Oh, this glowstone we were going to use as lighting, weren't we? We should mess around with putting that in some places. So, like, we want to get rid of those torches. What if I put it here? Would it look odd? Would it look out of place? Kind of looks like some sort of lore type thing, you know? Like it's got some technology in there and it's powering something. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I think we should probably put it on either side. Let's take that out. We're going to have to chisel some glowstone. We're going to have to put some factory blocks back in. So yeah, right. Continuing with the stories of the skiing. So there's this mountain run. What's it called? Magic Mountain. It goes down to like this little secluded part with just one ski lift and a gondola. It's like a lot of the tracks kind of go down to big networks of ski lifts, and you know, from each ski lift you can sort of go in different directions. But this one sort of trailed off to the side, and it would take you down to one place, and then you'd have to come back out the same way. It was nice down there. There's lots of beginner stuff, but it was a really long route that you could hack it down, and man, there were so many breathtaking views where all of a sudden you're just like, wow. And I was actually getting distracted by the views a lot, because when you're going around the mountains, like the mountains move around you. It's really, really crazy. It's kind of hard to describe as well, but you come over a horizon, a crest on the hill, and the mountains are sort of opening up. They're all around you, and then as you go down, they move apart from one another because you're looking at them from a different perspective. And because you move fast, like the whole shape of the mountains is constantly changing around you, and it is so very, very cool. It is really, really awesome. Right, let's put that there as well. Have it matching. I realise as I start talking about this that, like, I really want to share with you the images in my head, but they're not shareable. Like, and another thing is, I could take videos and pictures and stuff, but it doesn't really quite, you know, let you know what it's like exactly to be there, because it's really different. Whenever you take a picture, it doesn't compare to like actually being there. It's crazy. So yeah, there was one really, really kind of crazy ropey incident. We went down a red, so I like to go down blues most of the time. I like to go down blues fast. I like reds as long as they're not icy. And I don't like going down blacks. However, I went down a few blacks, which are the steepest, and only on ones that were probably borderline reds anyway. But anyway, we went down this one red route when it was snowing, when visibility was low. You couldn't see too far in front of you. You couldn't really make out the surface of the snow. And from up above, we saw it from a couple of times going up the ski lifts. And we kept saying, it doesn't look that steep. But when you're on it, it is really sheer. It is one of the steepest slopes I've been on. And when we got there, there was a family going down it, and the kid was at the top. He looked like he didn't want to do it, and both of the parents fell over, and the kid was the only one who made it down, but they stacked it really bad. I mean, some serious tumbling. And when I went down it, it was sheer. It was like as soon as you did a turn, you picked up loads of speed, and it was icy. I kept slipping. It was really quite scary, because I knew, like, once you go over, you're in for a tumble, and you can land on your skis, you can break something, you know. But I stuck to my technique. I didn't feel very confident, but I did actually make it all the way down, so that says something. And, you know, I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't do it again. It was just, you know, I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that I got that done, but I wouldn't go down that one again. I feel like, you know, I'm going to learn slowly and, you know, maybe one day get good enough to go down something like that comfortably. But I think until you're really comfortable with it, don't take risks. And that felt like a really big risk, but we couldn't exactly turn around, because it's, you know, the thing with skiing is once you picked a route, you kind of got to go down it, unless you fancy walking up a slope in boots, which is not good. Right, let's see. Let's get questions from chat. You guys ask questions about skiing and I'll answer them. And we got noises in here. The Nine Gods has resubscribed for 23 months in a row. Alexander has subscribed as well. Thank you for the support, guys. Appreciate that ever so much. Claybear Gaming is here with a donation saying, don't get to do this too often because of the time difference. Living on the west coast of the US. So here's 10 United States dollars. Well, thank you very much for those dollars of the United States. I appreciate that ever so much, buddy. Thank you. Oh, I should have said dollars from the states that are united. That would have sounded so much better. Oh, well. I've missed my opportunity. Thank you, Claybear. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for the support. Not Writing Row has resubscribed for 11 months, saying, one more for gold. I hope your holidays were fun despite standing still. Ski derp. If an Asuma falls at the bottom of a ski slope and no one around to hear it, does Asuma make a sound? Maybe he doesn't, but he definitely tweets about it, I've heard. He definitely will tweet about it. Thank you for the resubscribe, buddy. I'll see you in a month for that Goldie face. Okay, you better be here. Jeez, right. There's this... Oh, tree grew in my face. See, it does work. There's still lots of stuff to do. I really want to get rid of these bits here, even though... Do you know what I could do? I could do something... Oh, yeah, actually, this isn't a bad idea. I thought it was a sneaky idea. It's actually... That's kind of a good idea, I think. We'll just put them on both sides, and then there's more lighting up the top. Well, we'll do that all the way around, and hopefully that will remove some of the yellow bits. Even though they can't actually spawn there, it kind of annoys me that you still get those yellow crosses, because you use that to diagnose, you know. So, Geordieson8802 has subscribed, and Mike3132 has subscribed as well. Thank you for the subscriptions. Welcome aboard. I appreciate you coming in and subscribing and supporting what I do. I hope you enjoy the stream. Let's look to chat for some questions. Finn says, hey X, lately I've grown a... well, that one went off the screen very quickly. A lot of people are talking at the moment. You developed a tea addiction. I'm still addicted, my friend. No hope of recovery in sight for me, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, because I enjoy tea. But, yes. Did you want to try snowboarding, says T. Brucey. No, not really. Snowboarding has a long learning curve. You spend a lot of time on your ass when you learn to do snowboarding, and as cool as it is, I don't have that much time to put into this, so I'm not particularly keen on snowboarding. But if you could be like, hey, you can snowboard as good as you can ski now, I'd be like, absolutely, let's get on the snowboard then, you know. Ruby Loves Pug says, skiing sounds cool, but I don't think I'll be able to handle the cold here because I live today in a medium hot and it's 36 degrees. Well, the thing about the cold is you wrap up for it, right? I think what we're going to do here is hide a sneaky one of those just over the back there, so there's light for fighting the wither. This is good. This is good anti-torch. Anti-torching is in progress, peeps. We are getting rid of the torches. They are no longer visible. Yeah, you know, like I was relatively warm. There was not really any moments of being too cold other than the 4th day, but you prepare, you look at the weather forecast and you pick out the right sort of clothes to be wearing. Let's put in some sneaky lights again over here. I like our sneaky lights. They're doing a good job. So yeah, you're going to be alright basically. Now what to do about this area, because I kind of want to keep some of that over there. I think maybe what we should do is change this little corner bit here. I'm not sure what I'm going to change it to actually. I'm not sure at all. Wasn't aware that there were ski slopes over in the UK, says Bebra. Well, I wasn't in the UK. I went abroad to go skiing. Hey X, finally catching the first stream. I've been watching the second channel for a year, so hello from Texas, says Sissy Sack. Good to have you here live with us today. Hope you're enjoying it. How did I get rid of annoying sister, says Gimingo. I don't know, but it sounds like the first line of a joke. Right, so noises in here. Bugman CX has resubscribed for 16 months in a row, saying welcome back from holiday. Thank you, man. I'm happy to be back. I would have liked to have stayed for longer. I really did enjoy it. It was great, but no, it's good to be back. Got to get it back into the routine. Certainly enjoying this stream. I've missed this. I've definitely missed this. So what do we do here? Maybe if I add lights on this side. Like, what if I put one here and here? Ah, that kind of does the job, doesn't it? It kind of does the job. You, Mr. Lever, in the wrong spot. We're going to make... Oh, yeah, we're going to make, like, wireless tools to turn things on and off, aren't we? So if I pick that lever up, which apparently I'm going to struggle to do. If we put it up here with, like, an item frame and a leaf, we'll be able to say, hey, one day we're going to hook that up to the tree farm, you know? So let's get an... Oh, wait, I haven't even made an item frame. That is blasphemy. Okay, let's... Oh, we could make one of those. Clear item frame, yes, please. That's kind of simple to make. Clear item frame, and what can I chuck away? Let's get rid of some of these half slabby blocks that I've been ripping out of the place. So one of those, a sapling, and that's all we need for now. So another noise in the ear, it is iLuCats here with a cheer doing some throwing of the bits at the old Asuma. He's throwing bits at Asuma again. Jeez, cats, calm down. Saying, wanted to say hello to all the fellow cats watching. Meow! Totally wasn't some secret code to start the plan for world domination. It's the cats, I'll tell you people. They're planning a domination of the world again. You know, they got the Egyptians, but not for long. Yeah, the Egyptians like worshipped cats, didn't they? Or, well, I'm not sure 100%, but I know they greatly regarded cats as sort of creatures linked to the gods or whatever. Something happened. Something happened in Egypt with the cats, okay? Because they built those giant things out of sandstone, dedicated to the cats. They did. I tell you, they did. Right, this thing over here can have some lights. Right, it kind of looks like it's part of the thing. Don't tell anyone, it's actually not. It's just to remove the torches. And yes, we've got some more annoying lines there, but we're doing good. If you think about it, we've gone around, we've done all of the torch removing and tidying up of bits and bobs all around here, and it is looking great so far. This is like 3/4 of the platform. So I think we'll do seared bricks next over in this area. Let's get ourselves some bricks of the seared, you know. Apparently you can... Oh no, does it make the right or the wrong stuff? Let's go find out. So if we look at this setup here, something was being made. Let's put in the cobblestone and then wait for a second. So Sniper 1974 has resubscribed for 21 months in a row. That's amazing. That's a long time. Thank you ever so much, Sniper. Appreciate it. Brian Lemon has subscribed, and so has Bojack 93. It's actually Biojack. I was thinking Bojack the Horseman then, but no, it's Biojack. Thank you for the subscriptions, buddy. Where did you go, X? As Lupus Ludens? To the Pyrenees. Andorra is where I went skiing. Cuplex says, no, don't use seared bricks as building blocks. They're in fact tile entities. Not when you chisel them, I think. Or maybe, can you chisel them? I think we can turn them into slabs, and that's a good thought. Good thought. No, you can turn them into stairs and slabs, so we should be okay then. There shouldn't be tile entities when there's stairs and slabs. There should be. Anyway, I also wanted to talk about one other thing that I kind of feel like maybe I shouldn't talk about, or maybe I should. But when I went on my skiing trip, I got very, very annoyed by something. Annoyed isn't really quite the right word. Maybe disheartened. I think I've got to replace it. I got disheartened by something that happened. So going into what we're going to talk about, I don't want to talk about this for a long time. I kind of realised that on YouTube, you know, controversy and drama fuels the people creating it. Like, this isn't working, is it? So seared stone. I thought you can make. I thought you can make bricks. It says you can here. I feel lied to now. I feel lied to. Hang on, what's wrong with it? What is actually wrong with that? That should be fine, right? Like, what if we took the other cast, put it over here? Right. So what's wrong with you? What is wrong? What did I do wrong? Did I do a derp? Extract. Always active. Insert. It's not doing it. Quite a few people are saying don't talk about it. Interesting. Well, maybe actually I won't talk about it and we'll leave it at that. Like, the thing is, the controversy just fuels the beast, you know? If you say this is wrong, you in this environment, you just feed that person kind of what they're after, right? Make transfer nodes, says Lord. Ran out of materials. Visual glitch. Could be a visual glitch. If it is a visual glitch or not, we happen to have some of these already in here, so we'll take them and we'll put them to use. Some people want to talk about it, some people don't. But Vengeful Potato is here, saying here's $10 from the states that are united. Yes! Hands in the air, like you just don't care. Peeps, I've got $10 from the states that are united. Thank you, Vengeful Potato. I appreciate that ever so much. Thank you for the support. Oh, that's funny. That made me smile. I've been smiling the whole time, to be fair. Alexander says, talk about the thing or we will find you. Well, let's just say, you know, YouTuber does to what some people think is horrendous. I am one of those people that thinks exposing young people to something like that ain't on at all. It's not on in the slightest. That's my opinion on it. You don't do that. That's not cool. Don't feel like you'd have to go into a great amount of detail to explain why, but there's some people out there that would disagree. That's fair enough, you know. Everyone has their own way of dealing with certain things, but personally I felt like if you have a young audience, you know, there's some things that we could disagree on that you think they should be exposed to or not, and then there's some things that you're like, surely that's crossing a line. And what disheartened me is not so much the thing itself, because it's kind of like, yeah, whatever, you know, you can see why he did it. You can understand what he's thinking. He's thinking about views and not about people and feelings and, you know, who his audience is and what he's exposing them to. So it's kind of like a stupid move on his behalf, but you can see why he did it. What disappointed me was YouTube's lack of response to this. This is shambolic from YouTube. Like, my disappointment really lied with YouTube. How have you not? It's like, how have you not intervened here and gone, you have really crossed a mark? Because YouTube has guidelines on what you can and can't post on YouTube, and this has massively gone into one of those big red zones. No, you don't do that. But it's not just any old person uploading something to, you know, maybe to no one. Maybe no one saw it. It got taken down before people see it. But this is, you know, like a massive person who they must talk to, who's got a young audience, and it's just shambolic that they haven't done anything. It's disgusting, really. And my disappointment mostly lies with YouTube. It's like, I get frustrated with this platform for the lack of communication that they have with us creators. And when stuff like that happens and you see people give him special treatment over horrendous things. It's really sad, and it's really not cool. Not cool at all. And yeah, beginning of my ski trip, I was just kind of really bummed out. I was just thinking, man, like I've taken a break from this thing, but look at what's happening while I'm gone. It's not on. Anyway, I'm staring at this, trying to think about how to get rid of. Oh, maybe we'll do some of those sneaky light sources again. Make them. Oh, have we used them all up? I can't see them here. I can't see them. I can't see them. I thought maybe. Let's put that thing in here. Oh yeah, it really does look like I used them all up. Foxy Face Rock says, I don't know why anyone watches him. He's just disrespectful and rude and not funny at all. I would, I kind of like disagree with you a little bit there, just to say that I always try, you have your initial reaction to things, and then I always try and think, well, hang on a second, like what else could I think about this, right? You know, like how would other people see it? And so there's a thing going around at the moment about how he's been disrespectful to the Japanese. If you've seen the video or not, you know, again, I'm very aware that talking about the beast fuels the beast. But I watched the video and not some of the cut down stuff, which makes it look a little bit worse than it is. But all I could think about is when I was younger, when I was closer to the age of some of his audience. I used to watch CKY, Jackass, and Dirty Sanchez, and I realised that some of the stuff that they're doing is a lot like some of that stuff. And to me, that stuff is like hilarious. I love it. I think it's great. It's brilliant. But now that you're older, you see things a little different, and I kind of look at that kind of content and turn my nose up at it a bit and think that's not right. Be nice to people. But then I sort of thought, how similar to this is those things? And I could find a lot of similarities, and so I kind of felt like, do you know what? Like, this is like, I know what that stuff. It doesn't like, it's not as funny to me anymore, but I know what that stuff's like. How can I put it? Like those. What are they? What are they really? Like public. I don't know. Like being a jackass, basically. It is kind of hilarious, and I guess I just see it in a different context now, a little bit, I guess, you know. Foxy Face Rock says, yeah, I get your point, I watched the same stuff when I was younger. Well, you've seen the same stuff, then you can probably get to what I'm saying. Like, it's almost like if you were that age again now, you would probably be watching that stuff and it would be like Jackass when you were younger. And so I kind of looked at it with a different lens then, and I thought, you know what, this is like, I can see why people like this, and some of it's quite funny. I also noticed by watching the actual thing itself that there were people there that were enjoying it, like that they kind of got that it was a public, what do you call it, public prank, sort of being a character in public and putting people on the spot like that. You know, used to be quite funny. Anyway, I feel like I'm waffling on about this again. That's what I just wanted to get that off my chest. Not Nighting Rose says, well, in Jackass' defense, they hurt and demean themselves and their friends, not others or an entire country. Well, that's not true though, because they did do public stunts. Even in Japan, I think they did Party Boy, where he goes into the shop and he rips off his trousers and his top and starts dancing to that. That beat, that club beat, you know, that banging club beat or whatever. So they did actually do similar sorts of things. What was I going to do over here? I was going to change this, and I've completely sort of, I think I just wanted to change this to a blaze lamp, was literally it. Ow, taking damage. Is Evil X getting his own channel? I have an idea. Where does the other pranks on other hermits, says the Poker Lord. No, Evil X is not getting his own channel. Oh, I need to do a cough. Cuplex says, Mayskull, he did a queuing at a ski lift. Mayskull says, Cuplex, I saw that tweet. The talk of the tweet. That's what I am today, peeps. I'm the talk of the tweet. So we got a noise in the ear here. Donation from Nathan AAA saying Happy New Year, X. $10 from the icebox that is Canada. The icebox, you say. We were talking about going skiing in Canada, maybe for like a week or longer. Don't know when I'll ever get to do that. I'm going to go skiing later again in the year, by the way, like in a couple of months. I really want to go again, and I think now's the time to go. But yeah, one day I want to go to Canada, go skiing and to visit Canada as well. Of course, Nathan, thank you so much for your Canadian dollars that are frozen. They're frozen. What can I do with these? Jeez. Thank you for the support, man. May School is also here, resubscribing for 34 months in a row. Do you hear that? 34. Incredible stuff. Saying, Happy New Year, X. Hope you face-palmed a couple of times skiing. To be fair, just the once that I kind of went, oh, I was a complete idiot. A lot of the other times... like, I don't really remember doing anything too stupid. There was, at the bottom of this slope, there was a blue slope that goes across a black. And I did the bottom of the black. And it was very mogully and difficult. Moguls are really tricky, although I was starting to get into it a little bit. I was watching these tutorials, actually. On the third day there, I was on YouTube. And I started getting really curious about the history of skiing. What it used to look like. I actually kind of like watched a lot of videos from like the 1950s and 30s. About like skiing locations, and they got videos of it. It's like, wow, look at how like old the technology was and the conditions these people put up with. And I watched documentaries about how they run the slopes, how making, you know, artificial snow works. I started to get really into it, and I found a channel with really great tutorials and ski tips. And I started watching that, and I was like, oh man, like I could be here and like actively try and really get better with help like this, you know. And one of the things that he said that really kind of stuck with me was about skiing with confidence, like to use what you have and to be confident, and also not to get lazy as well. He said, like, when you're whizzing down an easy slope, he says, like, don't just relax and let your arms slack, like always keep in that I'm skiing mode and keep going for it. And anyway, another thing he said was to like look at moguls like a challenge, because I was really struggling with moguls. They're like mounds of fresh snow that get piled up, and he said to look at it like a challenge. And then it all sort of clicked to me, and like I stopped sort of going, oh, it's going to be so difficult to get around, and started to like try and embrace it a little bit, getting better with it. I'm going off on a complete tangent. So anyway, the second time that I went to this blue that goes across the black, there was lots of fresh snow and it was kind of sticky, and it was very mogully, and I just kind of like couldn't really control my skis, and I fell over on top of someone else's skis, and they just like held out their hand and let me, like, help me stand back up, and like they didn't say anything. I don't know if they spoke English. I said, you know, sorry and thank you and cheers and all of that, but they didn't reply. I assume they were speaking a different language. Yeah, that happened. So maybe that's the second derp, although I blame that on the snow, really. It was super sticky. Yeah, so let's do some technical stuff now. We've still got more torch removal to do, but there's something that I could do while I waffle, which is start to place in our dimensional transceivers. Let's go and put away some more of these blocks. Lizzie Best says you had fun skiing. It's awesome to hear you so enthusiastic about it. I'm glad you enjoy my enthusiasm. Yeah, very enthusiastic about it. I really, really like skiing. I want to go again. It's awesome. I encourage anyone who's thinking about it to give it a go. And my tip would be, if you haven't skied before, definitely try and get yourself to sort of like a dry slope or an indoor skiing thing for learning, and do as much learning and preparation you can before you go, because you want to make the most out of like your time there. Because for me it was like every day up at right, I just want to focus on what I'm putting away here. Chisel blocks, don't need to put too much away, that can go back in the system. And that's chiseled metal as well. Yeah, for me it was like every day you're on the ski lift as soon as it opens, and you're on the last, you know, ski lift going up, and then you're skiing back down again. And like, you know, you stop for a little bit of food or whatever, but that's pretty much your day. Ski, 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 and it's good. Can you become a meme? Says Littons is lit live. Probably not. I'm probably not that viral, you know. What was I was reading resubscribes. May School, thank you again. Target 0, resubscribed for 16 months in a row. Did I read this one out already? I'm glad that you enjoyed your holiday. This latest series from you, Hermits, has taught me that I do not understand. So that I did not understand about Skyblock. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you're learning from the series. That's good to hear. We wanted to make it, you know, kind of... well, I wanted to make it sort of educational, you know. What two things is that? That's redstone and energy. Right, so here's what we're going to do. You're going to get some spoilers, I think. A slight spoiler. You're going to get a slight spoiler. I hope you don't mind some slight spoilerage. If we put this thing down, what's the bandwidth on this? 3,000 compared to... Oh, energy conduit, eh? Let's type in conduit. Let's figure out our bandwidths. Energy is the... Oh, 6,000. Jeez. Jeez, so that thing's get quite a few of them. Let's put it here, so this can accept 12,000. I haven't set up a proper system for this yet. So what we're going to type here would just be... Oh, I guess we could set up a channel for each one, so... This would be Enderman. So we'll add an Enderman channel here, and we'll send power on that. We'll also do one for the Blaze. Blaze Farm. Yep, send. Beheading. These are all things that are going to get power from here now. Send. Nope, add, then send. Harris says mystical is a secret. It is, yeah, it's a secret. You know, I've spoiled it. There's something mystical in the next episode. No. Just to let you know, Asuma, I've got OBS working on Windows 10. Easy, in response to your plans video earlier. Not every computer works the same, does it? I couldn't get it to work for me. So I don't know what you did different, but I'll try again tomorrow. I'm hoping to get Windows 10 running tomorrow. Need to cough again. Rockx says it's Enderman, not Endermen. Yes, I always get that plural thing going on. I don't know why. Although, is the farm technically... I'm not farming one Enderman, I'm farming Endermen. It's an Enderman farm. I think we can debate this one. No, we won't. Let's remove that channel. Okay, I'm sorry. Enderman farm. Okay, you're happy now. Will you leave me alone? Jeez, right, there we go. Enderman farm it is. Let's check up on those noises. We're almost all caught up. The Mayhem channel has resubscribed for 8 months in a row, saying, down with the skiers, up with the boarders. Oh! We got a border, got a little bit of rivalry going on here. You boarders always falling off of ski lifts, jeez. Not falling off them, just when you dismount on a ski lift, boarders tend to be more vulnerable to falling over. I'd say both are good, you know. Why we got to fight? There's no need to fight, man. We need to get along. Oh, thank you for the support, buddy. 8 months, appreciate that ever so much. Cool Patrick has resubscribed for 23 months. Almost 2 years, says Cool Patrick. Almost 2 years of derping. You wonder where the time's gone. What have I done with my life? Listening to this idiot. Oh, appreciate it, man. Thank you for the resubscribe. And Tanny Glace is here with a donation saying it's a good thing you didn't decide on a Disney World vacation. Florida froze over. It took them a week to get Elsa back in her box. It was horrible. It's not supposed to be below freezing during the day here. Is that in Florida, isn't it? Well, there's Disney Worlds all over the place, but I believe there's one in Florida. This also... Oh, it also gets a little bit of extra power. It gets a little bit of extra juice, peeps. Okay, gets a little bit... Is that alright? Is it alright if it gets a little bit of extra juice? I think so. What we'll do is we'll put this here for now. So this will receive beheading, is what it will do. And then we will break all of this cable here. I'm doing this, by the way, because I think the amount of conduit networks is starting to lag my base out a little bit. So I wanted to do this. Replace all your energy conduits for better ones, says Harris. Well, I don't need to because we're using dimensional transceivers now, so it'd be kind of pointless to do that. This is like an interchange point here where we just buffer up some power. That was my idea. So this can actually go, and we can remove this large network as well, which is really good because this one is quite a long connection. And we've already got most of it gone already. I also want to remove conduits from here because when you scroll over them, that causes some problems. So that is refined storage. And again, long big cable network, not entirely necessary. Let's add one over here for refined storage. That's not what it's called. Ever been skiing in Northern Europe, says Biolk Man. If you mean like Scandinavia, no. I've been to the Alps and the Pyrenees. Those are the places I've gone skiing. Cuplex says use flux ducts instead. They are no lag version of power conduits. Well, I've not used Flux Ducks before. I should do it at some point. I'm thinking the next time I play modded, I might do a whole, like... I might play a mod pack with no mods I know, or do some sort of, like, you know, throw myself in the deep end kind of approach, which doesn't often end out good. Let's say that. It doesn't often end out good. It is applied... Applied energistics. Not a real word. Probably spelt that wrong. Let's just ignore that for a second. Let's not get lots of people saying that I don't know how to spell, and let's just call it AE2. You know, let's send some AE2 over here. I will AE2 you, buddy. Right. And if I put you here, it should connect through the conduit. So we will go and receive the old AE2. That's what we'll do. That is what we will do. Do we have Draconic Evolution? The wireless crystals energies are the best, says Lefterus D Dragon. We do have that, and I haven't got to it yet, so I don't know anything about that. Anyway, where were we? Tanny Glace, thank you so much for your donation. Appreciate that. And that's it. We're all caught up. I read the message above already, so we're all caught up on the noises in the ear, peeps. It's AE3, says Alexander. Is it? I thought it was Applied Energistics too. Jeez. Cublex says, to be honest, most 1.12 mod packs that aren't kitchen sinks are deciding to stop Ender IO when it does come out due to the overusage and bugginess. I wouldn't say Ender IO is buggy. Then again, I don't really know, because that can be kind of mysterious, but Ender IO is one of the most solid, like, I don't know, I really love the way it's all put together, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. But then again, you know, hearing people say that this is good, that is good, doesn't always mean it is. Those aren't getting used. We don't really need to use them. It's fine, don't worry about it. So now what we need is one for doors, portal doors. We're going to use 2 of those. Really getting through these dimensional transceivers. We'll make another stack before long. So let's get some other channels in here. Portal doors, public channel, private, add, send. Should we steal Jevon's main power in a prank? No, we won't do that. X will not notice this, says the great Martin. You're wrong, buddy. I noticed. I'm disappointed. I noticed. Okay, let's put that here. We can see the power slowly drain, and then we can tell this thing to receive portal doors. And the power is now full again. Excellent. And get rid of these large conduit networks. Yeah, I guess what I was saying about Ender IO is that everyone's always got a theory. The amount of times I've heard, you know, this mod is great, and then it turns out, you know, to cause problems, and oh, you should use this, and it doesn't do the thing. You know, when it comes to Minecraft itself, the game's a little bit more together to figure out what's going on, especially if you can read the code. But when it comes to modded, man, it's just like it's a nightmare. You know, there's so much stuff going on. Everyone's got a theory. Everyone's got a theory. That's wrong. Hi, and now you'll be one of those. Can we make you one of these again? Can I? No, you're going to stay like that. Well, that's just the way it'll be. Okay, so now we can receive some portal doors. Very good. Can you not vein mine them, says Vescu. You can't. However, if you have multiple ones connected together, you can actually vein mine. So like when you break an Ender IO block, if it's got multiple conduits, you'll break the one you're looking at. If you vein mine, it actually breaks. Like I could vein mine both of these at the same time. It's really strange. Also, what's going on here? So that power, this bit here, we can break. Right, now if I were to vein mine that, it would break both bits at once. You see how one gets left behind? It's really strange. It is really, really strange. Is there actually power in that conduit bit there? I think... I don't know. Let's... we might have to do some configuration here. Let's put you like that. Ha! Now we need a Yeta wrench. Better get a Yeta wrench. Okay, there we go. Aha! And now it should... in, out. That should be good. We should be able to leave it like that. Thank you, Mr. Yeta Wrench. Right, now that's Blaze Farm. That's another one that's got its own thing. So we can go here, and we can give it the Blaze Farm power. Let's receive that power, peeps. Uh-oh, breaking the base already, says Fly Casual. Hopefully improving it, not breaking it. Ah, I did the wrong thing there. I did the wrong thing. Oh, no, I did it right that time. So the energy there needs to go down to the blaze farm. Very good. And now we can break all of this. And hopefully we'll see a little less lag soon. And what if I don't happen to have Twitter, says the squirrel. I don't know. I don't know what would happen if a squirrel didn't have Twitter. Well, they don't have Twitter, do they? How did you get so many dimensional transceivers? In my game, I automated it. It took 20 minutes to make 3. Joseph, I would not recommend automating it. I would recommend doing it manually, just because it's not as hard as it looks. If you set up just a teeny bit of automation, it's good. Before we do the last bit here, we will need to make some more channels. Let's just fly around the base a little bit. I mean, it's smooth. It has these weird, like, frame rate drops, but we're not really experiencing it yet. So that's a sign that we did the right thing. Let's make some more dimensional transceivers, okay? So first of all, recipe. You're not a dimensional transceiver. Please be a dimensional transceiver. We need Enderman heads. We need octadec capacitors. Right, so Enderman heads. I have lots of them. If we put a stack there, we get the right type. So bam. We've just made 64 of those. Very cool. Can we also make the rest of this thing straight away? So silicon, vibrant alloy, and that's it. So 1, 2. Remember, I've sort of farmed everything, right? That's the other key thing to remember here. I've kind of done a lot of farming of materials. Now, if we go over to here and let's see how this thing's configured. It's push-pulling on that side. So if I put the Enderman head first, that thing, and then those, it will now automatically be making a stack of those. This is what I love about this base. Also, that thing could do with one of those. At Cuplex, because it's X, says Imagine Momos. What have I done now? Why does X have solar panels in the alcove area where it can't produce energy, says Cuplex. Simple question. Simple question, Mr. Cuplex, okay? I built over the top of them, you know? I built over the top of these solar panels, and I went, do I really need an extra 2 RF per tick? No. Okay, I am producing gazillions of RF per tick. Look at that. 13,000 RF per tick. I can't. This is not worth the effort. Why am I moving them? This is making no difference whatsoever to the power generation. Geez, absolutely pointless, but I'll put them in here anyway. Okay, are you happy? We're producing an extra 136 RF per tick. Someone in chat, please do the maths and tell me how much of a percent that is. I think it's around 0.1% extra power. Hopefully it'll make some difference. Jeez, I'm only messing about. I'm only being sarky. Alright, sarky assumer is in the house today. Okay, so... Oh, did I not put both lots of silicon in there? No, I missed that. Okay, so that goes in. You can see we've made 10 of the resonant renders so far. What else goes into a dimensional transceiver? Electric steel. How much of that do we have? Not a lot, so we need to know the recipe of that, which is... this might take me a little bit longer than I thought because... Oh no, I did prep up some of this. So we need... Yeah, actually we need a bit more. We'll take all we can get for now. Let's go and sag some more of that stuff as well. Right. So iron. 3, 4, and what's the other one? Silicon. Again, loads of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. What we should see is that machine over there. Yeah, look, they start making silicon because we took it out of here. Right, so sag mills over here. We'll chuck in that. These set up to interact with it. Let's do push. And pull, actually. Push-pull. So 2 on that side, over here. This is what these machines are for. I thought they were actually... I thought the last thing I did was all of this, so... Wasn't entirely expecting them not to be configured. Or maybe I used this one? I can't remember. I was using that one, that's why. Okay, so that's where I could have push-pulled it. That one's being used for that. This one over here has produced tons of silicon. Christ. There's loads of stuff going on. X, do you play Steam games? Not really. I'll tell you what I played a lot of on my holiday. Mini Metro. That game is fantastic on the iPod. Completed all the levels and then realised that you could unlock them in the extreme mode by doing special challenges, and they are so difficult, but that game is awesome. Assumer, I have a problem. I also play Project Ozone Lite, but at 2 FPS it's awful. Please help me. Best thing you can do is make sure your computer is in good nick and it's working well. Try assign a little bit more RAM to it, but if you're getting 2 FPS, it might just be your computer can't handle it. So anyway, we're going to make this stuff, and we're going to tell this thing to push-pull. Right, and then we're going to clip in the extra materials. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. So that's going to make 2 stacks. Aha, we've got all of our pulverized stuff back. Very good. Over on this side, we're going to go like a so. Have I just done 3 stacks? Or did I put 3 stacks in there? Nope. Probably haven't made enough. Tally Glaze says, or look at the pennies and the pounds will look after themselves. Look up, or that's a quote that I like very much. Look after the pennies and the pounds will look after themselves. I like Project Ozone, but it only runs at 60 FPS on my new laptop. What do I do? Says NDYK. You wash your laptop in the bath and it will run faster. Please don't do that. Anyone who's listening, please don't wash your laptop in the bath. I was trying to make a funny. Okay, we'll put those 2 away in the sulfur, and let's go up some silicon. So maybe this isn't as quick as I thought, but I don't know. It's kind of cool doing it like this, you know, powering through, making lots of stuff. The problem is we need this one because I should have used a different alloy smelter. Let's go over here. Where are you push pull in? You're push pull in on this side. That is great. Let's go and put in that stuff. Right, and then we'll get loads of stuff. Tony Glaze says install Optifine. That might actually help. I Live Mycelium says actually derp, you place the solar panels on redstone conduits, not on the energy conduit. Ah, okay. Oh no, peeps. We're missing out on 0.01% of power. Whatever will I do? Maybe I should quit playing the game. This thing, by the way, I put a little conduit thing into it and it pumps XP into there, but I've not had a use for that yet. Anyway, right, we're producing the electrical steel. We'll have that soon. And that is like most of this thing done now. So we need we will need it. We will need it. Check it out. Okay, so we need a stack of evolved Enderman and a stack of vibrant crystals. So let's go in, do that, make those. Give me a stack. Thank you very much. And if we go up here, we have a stack of evolved Enderman. So if I take this out, it's going to start making some more straight away. That is amazing. What an amazing system. Now, the next question is, can we actually automate it? Let's turn that off for a second. Let's take these things out. Oh, I can shift it into my inventory even though I can't see it. So now we're going to push pull on this. Well, actually, yeah, no, I think we will need to do that. Okay, so in goes those. Both have gone in. It gave it the XP. Oh, wow. Check that out. So there is a liquid thing going through there and giving that juice, and it is doing it automatically. That is amazing. Right, so now we can automate the creation of ender crystals. Partially, you know. I still have to do a little bit of work. By the way, we've got noises in the ear again. Otter Scotch has subscribed, and Rubiliki132 has resubscribed for 20 months in a row, saying, yeah, 20 months. Thank you so much for the support, buddy. Appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the stream. Have a good time, you know, all of these things. Right, now we've got to make our fused quartz. Actually, there's something we might struggle with a little bit. Hi, why do I keep pressing the wrong... Fused quartz, 1, 2. No, we won't struggle with it. We've already got plenty of that, apparently. Right then, so 2 stacks of that, and now we need to make those capacitors. So, this is probably the bit that's going to be craziest. Let's type in capacitor. So we're going to need 4 stacks of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good, very fine. What are the uses of basic capacitors? These ones right here. Aha! We just made a bunch of coal powder. Let's see how many energetic alloys we got. Loads. 1, 2... Not quite. We ran out of coal powder. Okay, that'll do me just fine. That'll do me just fine. I'm going to put these things away as well. And the silicon. Right, then the last thing, the vibrant alloys, we're going to struggle with. So I think we need to make energetic as well. So if we go grab, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is thundering a lot all of a sudden. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is all the in-betweeny stuff you don't see, isn't it, right now? It's all the in-betweeny stuff. And then we go 1, 2... We'll just do 2 stacks to get us through this bit. Alright, so if I go over to our... That one's being used, isn't it? Okay, so this one here, what are you doing? You should be push-pulling on that side. Very good. If I do this, right, it puts those in. Then we're going to make another set, but we're also going to make some of those as well. So it's pushing these ones in, which means they always stay full. When it runs out, it's going to have energetic alloy and ender pearls on this side, so it'll push them back in, and then it will have vibrant alloys coming out to the side. So you might be able to do that with a couple of extra stacks in there as well, but that's kind of the idea. So this thing is finishing up on making that. Very cool. I guess we'll wait for the next bit. Boo likes my little system here. I like it a lot. Don't forget to put the soul vials back, says Harris. I will not, don't you worry. Don't you worry about it. X, sell your account for 3p, says Alexander. What account is that? You derp, you have 59 in the system, says Parker and Idig. I might have, but I want to keep, you know, if I'm going to need more than 59, I want to keep resources available for me. Right, now put all of that there, which makes sense. Cool. Alright, so again. 1, 2, oops. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and some ender pearls. And it's making the stuffs, you know. Right, we've got a noise in the air. It's Anita520T, gifting a sub to Ruby Loves Pugs. Thank you for being so generous, Anita. Appreciate that. Thank you to the both of you for the support and coming along and checking out the stream. I hope you're enjoying it. Who's enjoying the stream? How many people we got watching? Let's have a look. Let's have a little look at 880 people are officially addicted to the derp, you know. I don't know why you put up with this nonsense, but welcome everyone. Hope you're enjoying it. Ren's bro from another mother has subscribed. Love the username. It's Ren Diggity Dog and the brother from the other mother. I loved my I think my favourite bit, the bit that I go back and watch the most. Now, the only videos of mine that I go back and watch are the specials. Actually, that's not true. There are special episodes, like episode 299 of Hermitcraft. Never forget 299. Okay, the most unprofessional thing professional Minecrafters can do. You know. Never forget. Yeah, I mean, that episode is hilarious. But I really like the Evil X ones. I go back and watch them from time to time. And I go back and I watch the last Evil X episode, and it's the Ren Diggity Dog bit is my favourite bit of the whole thing. Your spectral mother from another... What is it? Your spectral brother from another mother. Oh, so good. Cool, we've almost made a stack of those, though. I guess this didn't take 3 minutes, but it was kind of painless, right? We're just kind of waiting on the vibrant alloys now. And then we can make the tier 3 capacity. The weather's got to change. Stop thundering. Is that what's destroying my FPS? I can't even see the thunder. Why are there so many Endermen invading my base? Do you want to play a game? It's called Count the Endermen. There's loads of them. They're everywhere. They're horrible. They're horrible, I'll tell you. They're conspiring against me and my beheading machine. They've seen this. They've gone, this is vile. We do not stand for this treatment of Endermen. God, the frames! Why are they doing this? They do this every now and then. They just disappear. They go wandering. Oh, I thought we had fixed it with the dimensional transceivers. Right, what we've got to do now is this thing over here requires empty soul vials in there, and then we'll get pushed through to here, and this thing can... It's almost made another 64 for us. I love your streams. If only I catch 1/3 of your streams, says Doggy Jr. I'm glad you love them, man. I'm glad you're here for 1/3 of them. 42 Endermen, says Claudius. I don't know. We'll have to verify. Might be true. I wasn't counting them myself. I'll be honest. I wasn't particularly counting them. Yeah, we need all of this electrical steel. This is the other thing with this system, is that when you're done, you have to come back, and so sometimes you leave resources in here and find them later. Okay, it kind of looks like we're good though, right? Vibrant alloys will be here soon. So I guess for now, what we'll do is we'll chuck all of our resources back in. Everything there is kind of ready to go. And we'll do some more dimensional transceiving. Let's play a game. Who finds Asuma's frames, says Measy91. Yeah. Where, look, they're everywhere. Get out of my base, you scamps. Jeez. Leave X alone. Right, we need some more channels of power. Tree farm for farming of the trees. Okay, and also Ender IO station. It's a station, peeps, I've decided. So, we're going to send, and we are going to... Tree farm. Send. Bam, let's get those in place. That is another thing. That's one that's going to receive. Anyway, this one over here will send, won't it? That's for putting some liquid in. We never actually finished that. Okay, so receive the tree and the power. Thank you. Thank you. Can I get a no sub hype? Oh, literally the top message on the stream, and it just. Sorry, I should read the ones at the bottom of the stream so I can get the names. Use a relocator obelisk to get them out of the way, says Marconium 3. There's a reason I can't use that on here. I forget what it is though. Right, we are now going to Ender IO station. We're going to receive the power and the wisdom and the knowledge. That's what we will receive. We'll get rid of more of these silly networks. There is a flower from Britannia that gets rid of them. You can probably ask Spells Knight to give you one, or you can use Ender IO obelisk to teleport them. Yeah, let's have a look at that actually. So if I type in obelisk, the old obelisk of the relocationing. Is it a version? Relocate? No, it's a relocator. Prismarine. From that. Why did I think that would be a problem? Maybe Wells isn't selling. I can't remember if we went there. I can't remember if he was selling it or not. We definitely went to Wells' shop to get something Britannia. Yes, I'm going to spoil the episode. I'll shut up now. I'll shut up. Watch while working on a compiling lobster trap data. The last one was 83mm buried female. A lobster trap data. What? Data? I do not know what you just said, good sir. I'm cheesy, says Maxi Webb. Why are you cheesy? I don't know why, but okay. He is selling it, says Parker. Ah, yes, yeah, he is. That's what I remembered. He's selling the stuff. Yeah. So we can make that thing if we want to. I kind of feel like I want a fun way to, you know, do something with that. Like maybe like an Enderman torture chamber, you know? Have like a little bit of a water shower that turns on and off while they're in there. Actually sounds like a really cool, but also cruel idea. Okay, some more Ender IO conduits down. I guess we could set up a receive thing here, but since it's so... Well, actually, if we look at this one, right, there's more solar panels that I'm probably never going to use. In fact, speaking of solar panels, okay, they're going. Alright, no, I do not want an extra 1 RF per tick. No, I've got more than enough. I'm being greedy. Right, we want that thing there to have energy, so if we look at the size of this thing, I'm going to squeeze it in this little space over here. This is a little glass crater over here, by the way. So we're going to put our dimensional transceiver there. It is going to receive power on a channel called, let's call it Auto Civ Power. None of these have power in them. I feel like I'm not going to put power on it now. Auto Civ. Let's add that there. Let's receive on that channel. This one up here can send. It's doing a lot of sending. It's doing a lot of work over here. But don't you worry about it. We're going to send. Does it have a limit? No, it doesn't. Good. Good. That scroll bar kind of looks a bit odd. Just relocate them and drop them into the void, says Not Writing No. But that's easy. That's too obvious, you know. I want to do something. I want to challenge myself. I want to get creative, you know. What is it that Endermen really hate? Is it water? You know? Is it people looking at them? I'm not sure. We've got to torture these Endermen. We've got to tell them that enough's enough. Stop spawning here, you know. I think this one's angry at me. Hi. Come on. There we go. See you later. Kill them all, says the underwater arbiter. Kill them all. Spare none. Hi. Hi. Come and attack X. Come and attack X. I'm right here. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead, you sucker. Right. Another one? Are you angry as well? No, you're just wandering around. Okay. 3 more conduits, beeps. And the network is officially smaller. Okay? I better not get any more frame drops. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying... Oh, we got this over here. So that's like the smelt part, isn't it? We'll call that auto smelt. We've got auto sieve and auto smelt. Or maybe we'll call it auto sieve too. I've heard they are insecure about the skinny arms and legs, says McClurky. That's it. That's why they get angry if they catch you looking at them. Anita says it wasn't even a link. What wasn't a link now? Evolved Endermen aren't affected by water, says Blue Tiger. Jeez! Well, how am I supposed to torture them then? Okay, we're going to... Why did I put another one here? We'll have to use you somewhere else. We need to add a channel. Auto smelt. We'll put that over here. See, the other thing isn't really sieving either, but whatever. They're just names. I could have called it bloopity bloop, but I didn't. Never trust a sheep, says I Love Mycelium. Never trust a sheep. Fair enough, fair enough. So over here we're going to receive auto smelt. Isn't that right? There we go. We'll break up this network. Break it up, break it up. No more networking. Why don't you use a mega torch, says O1. They are very difficult to make in this pack. So that's why. So what exactly have you been doing today, X, says Kim Jong uninstall. Oh, is this got one of those fancy connections? Because we'll have to leave it on view if it does. Because it's part of the look. Yeah, it does. Look, it's got a fancy connection over here. So I'll leave it like that for now. And that's that bit done. So another bit of the network made smaller. I have just been tidying up, doing washing up, doing some maintenance stuff on the computer. Uninstalled Opera. Doing all the patching for Spectre and Meltdown. That's going to be my day. Did a little bit of recording. Got Fullcraft uploaded. Going to record this tomorrow and then work on Windows 10. Right, and look at my frames. It's doing it again. Are you witnessing this? Just all of a sudden, frames get demolished. I wanted to remove some conduits from here, by the way. Let's grab our look at the conduits thing. I want to get rid of all of the Ender IO ones from that. They look cool, but they look kind of out of place as well. So, less conduits, probably a good thing at the moment. I mean, what if these were the ones that were causing the problems, you know? What if they were the troublemakers? Right, so less conduits. Creeper getting killed. Always a good sight. This over here, do you think the green looks good? Also, can I force that to connect? Because if I do a wrenchy thing here... Now, am I low enough to click on the underside? I think I am. No? We did that with the redstone conduit earlier, right? Let's put one of those there. Okay, that's not how you do it. I don't know how to use this. X, I think you might need a PC upgrade, says Jelly Bob. Ah, well, okay, who can answer me this? Right, is now a bad time to buy a PC, or should we wait until a new set of CPUs come out? Because, yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, all CPUs are affected by the Spectre and the Meltdown, so I don't know, because I was starting to consider it again. I was starting to think maybe I should. I don't know how you open up that little menu thing for this. Maybe if I right click on that. See, there's no liquid tab there. X, you said you wanted a challenge, make a mega torch, says Ruby Loves Bugs. If I remember correctly, there's just loads of stuff in it that I don't even know how to do. Like hyper diamonds. Doesn't even have a recipe. Oh, created by putting graphite dust into an explosion. That might actually not be as... No, that might be craftable. Oh, wait a minute. That's regular. So it's just a hyper diamond. Ah. When I last looked at this, I went, nope, nope. But it's been a while. So if I can make hyper diamonds... Graphite dust, you say? The old graphite dust. You ain't got a recipe. I give up. There ain't no recipe, peeps. I've given up already. That didn't last very long. So, Anita520T has gifted a sub to Sylv. Generous once again. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate it to the both of you. Thank you for coming and watching the streams. Anita, thank you for the gifting of the sub. Appreciate that. MuxMit2X has resubscribed for 10 months in a row, saying, hey X, I bet I'm the first one to ask, how was the skiing trip? Hope it was excellent. You are, in fact. No one's asked me. No, I've been looking at chat and no one has asked me anything about skiing today. The skiing trip was wonderful, my friend. I really enjoyed it. I thought there was a gap there. I now realise it was a conduit network. So that's all good in the hood, you know. That is all good in the hood. Let's put away some of these things we ain't using right here. Where do they get that from? Conduits, they can go away. Capacitor banks. More conduits, more stuff, you know. Sidragos has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. I think the lag is from the smeltery, says Angel. If it was, would breaking it and disabling it help us? Let's just try that. Let's just disable it. If we don't get any more lag, we'll know what the culprit is. We'll say it was definitely... Oh, there's... oh, wrong bit. Okay, that's good. That makes sense. So let's just break one that hopefully won't be that visible, you know? Right there in the middle. So this is no longer a smeltery that works. And that might just be fine. There might just be nought wrong with that. Now, I say. So I can see that, but not really from over here. Also, that thing right there didn't work. Put it away. Actually, I'll put it in the other place. And that one. Anyway. Classic troubleshooting methodology, says Jambag. Well, it works, isn't it? Is this the idea? If you think, you know, if you disable something and all of a sudden the problems stop, good chance that that's the reason why. Anyway, right, we've got our vibrant alloys. I think... Oh, now what happened here? Ah! That happened last time I did this. We need to make an axe. We need to make an axe of the iron, you know? Could make an infinity axe. Oh, actually, it could be any old material, can't it? Like gold, which is going to break quickly now that I think about it. In you go. Won't be long before you're all used up. So, Spangleboo's here with a donation, saying, "Hi, UX, it's the new year. Time for a new derp counting chart. For 2017, you had a total of 439 on your derp counter. GG, keep derping on, brother. And remember, everyone... everyone derps. P.S. I'm a little sad to hear your favourite part of episode 666 was not me. I enjoyed that bit too, Spangle, but I think Mr. Rendiggity Dog took the cake with his spectral performance, if we want to call it that. And thank you for your help, Spangle. I appreciated it, of course. Apart from that one bit where you were flying around in the background that absolutely no one noticed except me. There is a little bit where you can see Evil X in shot, and Evil X shouldn't be in shot, because Spangleboo is also Evil X, as well as Mega and quite a few other people. Thank you, Spangle. At 439, that's an average of more than one a day, and considering I stream every other day, that's an average of probably 4 a stream or something silly, isn't it? So we'll try and average less than 1 derp a stream. That's my goal for 2018. I'm probably going to fail it by the end of January, but it's still my goal, okay? It is still my goal to have less than 1 derp per stream on average. If we can finish this stream without a derp, it'll be a successful start to 2018. That is not what I was supposed to type. I was supposed to type that one so I can get this. No, that's uses. Bam. Make those. Thank you. Guess what we can make now? A whole stack. A whole stack of them. No, we can't because I forgot to take the thing and put it in there. Well, that was a bit silly and the axe broke. Jeez. Let's make a diamond axe. How about that? Diamond axe for our machine. Only the finest tools, peeps. Only the finest tools. Try turning off F7 for less lag. It does it. It's done it with F7 off, but you could be right. There could be some interference there, but it's done it with F7 off, so I'm not so sure. Well, we're waiting on this thing now. Derp or we unsubscribe, says Maserati. Jeez. They're going to unsubscribe. Isn't it unfollow on this platform? Goals are supposed to be achievable, X. Jeez, says Cuplex. I think it's achievable. It's time for a poll. Who believes in me? That's what we need. Can X average less than 1 derp per stream? Question mark. Yes or no? Did the poll just... No! You gotta be kidding me! Ah! Well, there's our derp for the stream. Jeez, I don't know how I did that, but I accidentally started the poll while I was trying to... I could have swore it said, click here to add another one. I don't know how I did that, but maybe I started the stream. The derp. Oh, jeez! I'm clicking end. I'm not... I don't want to know the answer. 2 people said no. No, sorry, 37 people said no. Great. Great. That was weird. I'm not sure if that was a derp or not. In all fairness, I did click where it said... I clicked where it said add another option. Then it just went, nope. Starting the poll. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, I've set the bar. I've set the bar too high, haven't I? It's all It's all coming down on me now. It's all starting to make sense, the reality of my decision. It was too much. It was too much to hope for. There are torches in the middle here that I'd like to go. I think I'd like to get more of those things, but they're Britannia, so I don't know how to do those. Let's have a look at my list of what we're supposed to do. Remove Ender IO cables. We've done most of that. Tidy corner spawners. We've done that. Nether brick portal floors. Yeah. Remove torches and lighting. Done that. Blaze lamps we sorted out. More beheading. We could do that. Tidy chests. Sort out junk. Let's, yeah, there's still some more sorting out. In fact, no, we didn't remove all the torches. Look, there's some here. And that is not good. That is not good for me. It's not causing any problems, though. These benches here, I think, look ugly. They should go. So should the little brewing stands. That can go somewhere else in the future. Ugh. See, the lag spikes are still here. It's not the smeltery. It is not the smeltery. It is not the smeltery. So, I Live Cats is here with a cheer, throwing bits at me, saying, cheer, X, thaw the graphite dust, you just need to break graphite ore, which you can find in the deep dark, if I recall correctly. You're just trying to lure me back to the deep dark to get me killed, ain't you? I know what your plan is, jeez. That's good to know. Maybe we can make a mega torch. I kind of like the idea of torturing the Enderman, but a mega torch would also suffice. I guess it would suffice, right? Fancy words, all. Yeah, that's good to know, eh? Cats, I'll have a look when I want to make the mega torch. We'll head over there and see how it is. Daniel 12449 has subscribed. So has Caro Caff. Thank you for subscribing to the two. Yeah, appreciate that support. 2018 is off to a good start, it seems, this stream. Also, Axis Okami has thrown some bits of me doing a cheer, saying, cheer, cheery cheer. Hope you had a great fun or your skiing trip. Can't wait to see all you have planned for 2018. Keep on rocking, X. Thank you, man. You reminded me, I put a video out on my second channel announcing my plans for the beginning of 2018. So if you're interested in those plans, that's the place to go check it out. Second channel is where it's at. That's where things be happening, yo. You know? Just going around here, things are actually pretty tidy with the torches, so it's just these junk chests lying around now that are a bit of a nuisance, bit of a problem. So some of them don't have junk in, some of them have valuable things in. Unopened loot chests. Let's open a couple. In fact, I haven't even thought about doing any questing, so we should have a little looky-loo at the questing situation. Which one is it? It's that one there. 64 of those. Very good. Just gonna throw them in there. Just gonna make another stack of dimensional transceivers. Don't mind me. Just making a stack of those. Thanks. Right. Put you back together. Put you back together. Thank you for the cheers, man. Appreciate it. Is a mega torch or a mega XLR torch? Says Tree. It could be either. It could be either of those. Both are very helpful. Mega is an admin, and he's always helping out with behind the scenes stuff. X, when I use Mega Torch in Fullcraft, every so often my village gets swarmed by zombies from the ground. Watch out, says King Sidark. Thanks for the heads up, man. Luckily I have no villages with me, but yeah, it probably doesn't work with the social spawning then, does it? Which ignores light levels and all sorts of other rubbish. Check your storage for graphite. You can get them in loot bags. Oh, I like the sound of this. Graphite bars, I've accidentally smelted a couple of times, I believe. Quests, quest book, that was what was next. So where do we go? What are we looking at? The infinity stuff, dire crafting. Those things might not be too tricky to craft. So we've kind of done most of this, like, for now. That's spoilers. We did everything there except the Dark Souls jetpack. So I'm not sure where to go from here. Done all of that. Yellorium steel. So mechanism would be next, I guess. And then draconic evolution. So yeah, I won't... Oh, there's project evolution as well. I guess you've got to do the other ones first. I won't actually do any quests. What we'll do... Let's open 3 of these right now. Alright. Can we get hyped? How do you make carbon ingots? Says Cars Castle. Got to make raw carbon from coal blocks. And then you smelt the coal blocks into the carbon. Then you put the carbon into a smeltery. Wouldn't have minded that a little bit earlier on, you know, because I crafted all of these myself, manually. 8 draconic cores. We just got 2 very good reward. And a legendary. Well, that was some good old luck right there. Oh, this is a lucky stream, peeps. This is a lucky stream. Well, we don't want the luck to run out yet, do we? I'm thinking, let's go for another 3, okay? Okay, fingers crossed, peeps. Oh, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Greater rewards. All right, all right. Oh no, that's not a loot bag. Loot chest. Rare rewards, mana steel. I feel like it's. We'll do one more. It's starting to tip down a little bit. Okay, we got very lucky there. Let's cross our fingers. Let's jump up and down. All right. Rewards. Jeez. Okay, we've run our luck out. We've clearly run our luck out. Chance cubes though. What can we do with those? We'll put these in here. We'll preserve them for now. That's what we'll do. And we got some mana steel. Cool. I'm going to leave that chest there. I was supposed to tidy all of this up, wasn't I? That's what I was supposed to do. Jeez, I need a place to put these things. Before we open the chance cube, let's mess around a bit here with tidying this up. Well, now you have to open them, says Detheros. Well, I did open them, I think. So if we go over here, I've got random stuff in here, building blocks. There's nowhere else to really oh yeah, we've got these, I guess. I should probably upgrade those to diamonds. Let's type in upgrade. Gold to diamond. Yes, please. 2, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna make that have more. Well, I want my money back. Jeez. Peeps, I found a bug. You saw it right there. It goofed up on me. Okay, so we can pretty much just spam click stuff into here. There might actually be like, yeah, look at this. Relocator Robert. I knew I crafted one. I spent ages trying to figure out. Oh, I don't even know. I knew I had one. I got really confused when I was trying to figure out what was going on with that the other day, because I knew I had one. Are those fake? No, they're legit Never Stars. Yeah, so loads of cool stuff in here, and we'll just go and chuck everything else in there as well. Backpack. It's time to do some sorting. Let's put you in here. Let's put the other backpack in there. Dimensional transceivers. We'll chuck these in here as well. That's empty. Yeah, so some things can get packed away here. I just had another thought as well. No, not in there. I just had another thought. Not the chance cubes, jeez. Take those back. Yes, X just had another thought. The sword over here needs upgrading, doesn't it? It does. It's on beheading 9. And it's got one more modifier. No, we need beheading 10 and unbreakable on there. Right, I should get it to do some more killing, basically. So let's get it beheading some wither skeletons for the future. I see them dying, peeps. I see them dying. It's a happy sight. Okay, so we put about 30 in there. Wow. Get wrecked, wither skeletons. Get wrecked. We need your skulls. Why are you so derpy, says Archangel. Why are people saying derp all of a sudden? Another derp. What? You crafted it when you were making the Resident Ender Farm, X. No, that wasn't the derp. The other day, I couldn't find these. And I ended up crafting them. Because I was going to do an experiment, right? And my obelisks... Yeah, see, look, I only had this one in here. And I got super confused. Because if I click on you, there's no uses for it. And I thought you used that thing to craft the other thing. Well, turns out that they were just in this place and not the other one. So... it doesn't make sense because it was just me getting confused the other day. Like, I wasn't recording, I wasn't talking about it, it was just something that happened. Atrium45 says derp, brackets, I don't know why. I think that applies to most people here. I think most people don't know why they're calling me a derp right now. You didn't even know. You didn't even know what X was talking about. Graphite in the diamond chest on the right, says Tanny Glace. Ooh! Okay. We're holding on to that then. We are holding on to that. Now, there's some other cool stuff here. I don't know if it's ever going to be any good. So, I feel like these should go in a separate place so I can come and look at them again, you know. That's why we're putting it in that other chest. We know what those things are. But, yeah, let's go chuck it all into this one. All of that. And those, and them. And we'll put you in the far corner. Yeah, look at that. We've got room for all this stuff. Make a charm belt, bro, says Luke. I heard about this charm belt. I've heard about that. Charm belt, you say? Cave spider charm fragment. Is that what you want? Jeez, I don't know how to make this magical stuff. Give me a break. Cool, then it's just the hearts, which I reckon we should like keep them somewhere on display. That'd look kind of cool, wouldn't it? But for now, they're just going to go in here. Right, and what's in this other side? Any hearts? We'll take those out. We'll put them in the other one. Those things can... oh, look, there's quite a few things in here we've already got on. One of those as well. Let's chuck them over in this side. Boopity boop. With a skull. And go into here. What are the portals in this mod pack? If there is more, hoping to see them later in a video. Are these portals? Well, I mean, watch the series. They'll go to different places. That's the idea of these portals. Okay, what's the next thing we need to do? Is this... No, wait. What did I do? Oh, it's in my inventory. Jeez! Hi, we need this. Uh-oh. That lost its tag. Wait, did we just lose all the diamond stuff from the... We lost all the stuff from the end. Ah, nuts. I hope there wasn't anything good in that chest. It was mainly just diamond gear, which probably would have... Ah, that sucks. Well, I thought Silk Touch meant it kept its items. Jeez. Or did I dump it into here? No. Ah, what a bummer. Or did I? Like, let's just double check that I didn't somehow get confused. Okay, it might be in one of these chests. It's not. It's not. It's gone. It's gone forever. Sad face. Sad face in chat. Silk Touch don't work on the diamond chest for some reason. Why would it work on the iron and not the diamond? Let's find out. Ah! Aha! It wasn't a diamond chest, it was an iron chest. Well then, we didn't lose any of that stuff. So, I guess what we'll do for now is take out all the armory stuff. The ends, yeah, we'll take all of this. So the end ores, I think we'll put in here. Alright, and then all those things go over here. Stop! Stop putting derp faces in chat. It wasn't a derp, okay? It wasn't a derp. Jeez. It was going. Things were going so well. Things were going so well. Why'd I have to do all these difficult things like sorting chests? I didn't know I could get it so wrong. Well then, you win again, I guess. We're off to a great start. 2 derps in this stream, jeez. I'll give up. What do we do next? Open the chance cubes? I also wanted to mess around with this area a little bit because I don't like how that thing sits there. But I'm not sure messing around with it too much would really help. Let's just do a little bit of this. Actually, this might look alright. Let's go and fly. Ooh. Oh, because you're half a block. Okay, like that. That's actually looking alright. I think that's how we're going to save the day here. Ooh. Undo. Ow. That's placed in the wrong space. I don't know if you can see that, but it doesn't look right. Okay, so in order to fix that, now I've got to do some chisel and bits in. It's always one thing after the other, isn't it? Okay. Same material, same material. Very good. Get one of these. Do a little bit of this. Do a little bit of that. Change it. Put it down. Bam. All done. Let's get out of here. Right. Let's scram. Cool. That's all done. Very good. Very good. Tiny little adjustment. It needed to be done, though. It definitely needed to be done. This place is looking cool, man. It's tidied up. We tidied up. We got rid of... Oh, we didn't get rid of the torches. The torches are still here, peeps. I'm not happy about it. What should we do to get these torches sorted out? Like... blaze lamps in here? I don't think so. It's just all around the edges now. Azuma, do a shout out, says Archimus. Shout out to Good Guy 140. There you go. I did a shout out, okay? No one knows why, I just picked a random name. Lights at the top, says Ben's jamming. Yeah, I want lights to go here somewhere that's kind of uniform, you know. Also, I should really fill in those gaps on the side there. I think we're just going to do the lazy thing and put the Ender IO lights in, because they always seem to work. We need 4 factory blocks and a chisel, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go over here. Let's grab a chisel. Just change those suckers up. There it is. And let's replace these with some lights. And we've got a noise in the interread as well. Okay, so we're going to make light inverted, which means we're going to make those. Okay, put them in there. Light inverted. Make sure we've got a stack of redstone torches. We got 40. It's not enough. Wood. Wood. We have enough wood. If I had a tree farm, I have a tree farm. I am just talking. You know, I'm just continuing to talk right now. I should do something like read chat. Power lanterns from IE, says Maserati. Power lanterns, you say? The old lanterns of power? Is that the one? Lanterns. Power lanterns. Redstone lantern, that sounds cool. Kind of looks cool as well. Fancy lantern. Where are these mysterious power lanterns? Kind of looks... I can't really make out quite what that texture looks like, but it's kind of cool. Right, so these things we're just going to put here and here. Almost enough, but not enough. There and there. And on the top counterparts as well. Nice and bright. And then over here, I guess, boopity boop, kind of solved that problem. Kind of looks alright. Alright. We got torches down here. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to replace them with these suckers. Alright, that fixes the problem. Sweet! Sweet! I don't see no torches, peeps, apart from in the middle. Shut up, there's no torches in the middle. Right, let's read the noises in I Am Behind. Arf Trooper here, a donation saying, hey, assuming you should make a chisel and bits grate and put lava under it. Then you have a tripwire hook in the deep dark tunnel. Attach it to a dispenser full of gold and particles when you walk through. Also, I believe in you and your ability to derp. Haha. Ah, I know what you're saying. We may not... Oh yeah, we'd need a grate to let the particle effects through. To have them in the tunnel, so when we walk through. That's a really cool idea. I'm going to make a note of that. It might be a little bit tricky, actually, to implement. No, actually, no, I think I could figure it out. Yeah, really cool idea. I like that one. Thank you, Off Trooper. Appreciate it. Rev Dragonus has resubscribed for 11 months in a row, saying, never stars look legit until you put them in your inventory. Almost 1 full year of awesome. Keep up the awesome videos. Where are those never stars? They actually look like proper never stars, don't they? Ah! Jeez, I thought I had loads of them. Oh, I feel sad now. Rev Dragonus, why'd you spoil my fun? No, I know it's not your fault. Thank you, man. Appreciate the resubscribe, of course. Tanny Glace here with a donation saying, not every mistake is a derp. That would devaluate the derp. Only the stupid mistakes are true at derps. We love you, X. I appreciate it, Tanny. Backing me up. Thank you. Yeah, that wasn't a derp earlier. Spangle, cross that derp off your list, okay? Alright, it was stupid, but it weren't derp level stupid. Jeez. You people are too keen. Okay? Okay, you hear me? You hear me now? Jeez. Thank you again, Tiny Glace. Emerald Rain has subscribed as well. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. We're going to go down here to the Deep Dark, a place where you probably shouldn't be opening chance cubes, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm a bit of a madman, and that is... who's Dover Jun? You've got some magic feet. Let me quickly grab... Oh no! Oh, that means it's probably time for me to end the stream. Well, I got a meeting to go to, peeps. It's 8 o'clock. That's the end of my stream. It's kind of like ending on a cliffhanger, right? I hope I'm okay when I log back in. Anyway, I guess that's going to be it. So thank you, everyone. Also, Magnum Indy resubscribed 2 months in a row, saying happy to still be here, X. Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. Glad you're enjoying what we're doing. Thank you, everyone, for subscribing, resubscribing, donating and cheering. All the people hanging out in chat, all the people just watching. I appreciate you coming by. That's going to be it for me this stream. It will be uploaded to my second channel, where there is a video about my plans for 2018, if you feel like watching that. Right now, though, we're going to do a little bit of a raid. We're going to raid Jake Loves Cake. I hear that his name is Jake and that he loves some cake. And now we're going to do a raid, so you can be a part of that. Anyway, that is going to be it from me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.